Well, my friends, very good morning to you. Welcome to Lincolnshire, Cockney Kayaker here. Just really a bit of a quick video today as we head into a new year. The weather's been really rubbish in the last sort of few weeks, so being able, to get out on the boat has been quite difficult. At the minute we're going through this windy period, and my little fiberglass boat doesn't like the wind at all. Getting in and out of the marina, I kind of get blown all over the place, and some of these boats are like £1 million each, and I'm sure they don't want me whacking into them. But I've been going over to the mooring and just turning the engine over, making sure everything's okay. So I've got some plans for next year, and I think where I am with my cruising, the little boat that I've got, my little Shetland 535, I don't think it's going to offer me the kind of cruising that I want to do. I'm very much one for, jumping in the boat and going away for like the whole week or whatever, and I need some home comforts that my little boat just doesn't give me. It would be nice to have a fixed toilet somewhere, perhaps a shower, some kind of cooking facility that is always ready to go. In other words, I don't have to get gas burners out, it's already there. A sink, microwave, some kind of diesel heating, you know what I mean, because a lot of the Canal River Trust moorings along, say like the River Trent, very few of them actually have electric. And I love my winter. I've always enjoyed being on the water in the winter, even more so than the summer. I really enjoy the rivers and canals in winter time. And I just don't think my little Shetland's going to offer me the kind of boating that I really want. So unfortunately, I think it's time for a change. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to sell my little Shetland, although that is possibly something that I may do, because do I really want two boats? Not so sure. So it may well be that in the summer I am going to offer that boat for sale. But directly after Christmas, there's two boats that I'm going to look at. One is a Shetland 4+2, which is here in Lincolnshire. That's a bit of a project boat, which I'm happy to take on. I really enjoy the project that I had with my existing boat, so that's something that doesn't scare me. I think I've got the skills to do it. I know the people that do, and this one is going to require a bit of work, and it's something that I can film as I do that. And the other one's a Viking 22, which is based down in Wokingham Way, that kind of area. And that's a beautiful boat. The only thing that it doesn't have is like heating, which I can do. But it's a very well priced sort of boat. But it has everything else that I require. Maybe not a solar panel, which I'd probably put on there. That's down at Wokingham. Now I can travel that back here to Lincolnshire via the River Thames, Grand Union Canal and River Trent and Fosdyke navigation. It would take me a good few days to do, but that boat will allow me to do it, and I'm happy to do, because that's the sort of boating that I want to do. Just jump in it, and just go for an adventure. So after Christmas, I'm going to look at both boats and decide what one to buy. Do I buy this project boat, or do I buy this Viking, which is ready to cruise? And that just leaves really what I do with my little 535. Do I keep it and just take it on the sea as and when I want to? Of course, it will need a bigger engine, or can I take it onto Lake Windermere, I can take it up to Loch Lomond, I can do, it's trailable, so there's an option to keep the boat, but as I said, it's just whether I want the do I want 2 boats? The expense, you know, having 1 boat's enough expense. Do I want the expense of 2 boats? Not sure. The other thing that I find myself getting attracted to is actually sailing. And I have been looking at some yachts. I don't think I'm quite ready at the minute to sort of purchase one. I don't know enough about it. I've never experienced sailing. I don't know whether it's something that I would enjoy, being out at sea, and I've just never done it. So you know, I'm trying to find somebody who's into sailing that could perhaps take me out on, you know, on their boat to experience the thrill of it, because it does look pretty thrilling. So that's where I am with that. So if anybody is into sailing and has a boat, and if I could join them for a day, that would be great. Please let me know. So quite a few decisions to make in the next month or so, but it's you know, if I do sell my little Shetland 535, you know, I'll be gutted. I mean, I love that boat, and it does, you know, for a weekend away, it's not a problem. You know, you can put a gas heater in it, you can put a porta potty in there. You know, for a bloke, it's even easier. You know, you can. There's always places to stop on the Trent and on you know, where I am on the Witham, and on the Fosdyke navigation. So there's always somewhere to have a shower, somewhere to you know, toilet facilities and that. It's not a problem. But the Shetland 535, a very popular boat. You know, I've spent a lot of money, blood, sweat and tears getting mine to the condition and that it is. And you know, I've had weekends away in it. I've loved every. I mean, I love the boat, and you know, I'm quite. You know, the thought of having to sell it, you know, is not great really. But you know, I can't let my heart rule my head. I'm going to have to do the right sort of thing. It's progression, isn't it? You know, it's we start off doing one thing, and then we find that we enjoy doing other things, and we need something different. And the next boat I buy probably won't be my forever boat. There'll be something else that comes along, maybe sailing in the next year or so, and think like, well, that's it, I need a mooring in Grimsby or Hull or somewhere like that. Because I like the idea of sailing around the British Isles. I like the idea of being able to go into Europe, and these are all things that I can do. And I'm prepared to go on all the courses and get my you know, day skipper. You know, I think you do the day skipper theory and then practical. You know, I'm happy to do all these courses, but obviously I need to make sure that it's something that I enjoy in the first place. I'm still not done any kayaking. I've still got a shoulder problem. Whether my kayaking days are over or not, you know, I don't know. I hope not. I love kayaking, and it's something that, you know, I really miss. But it's just not practical for me to, you know, paddle. Just can't do it without being in pain. So finally, I'd like just to thank all the subscribers. The channel is growing very slowly, but it's growing, and I appreciate everybody that's subscribed. I appreciate all your comments, all the tips that those with far more experience have given me regarding boating. You know, I've tried a lot of them out, and they've worked for me. I really appreciate that, and you know, hopefully you'll keep giving me some advice. I am hoping between Christmas and New Year to have a cruise from Lincoln to Boston. I think it's a trip of about 35 miles. It's going to take about 9 hours. I might overnight stop halfway. There is a marina called Belle Isle. At the minute, the Witham's incredibly high, so I've been told, as you go east. So I can't do anything at the minute. I can't go onto the Trent because the floodgates are closed at Torksey, as I understand. But my next adventure is going to be to Boston, which is probably going to be a 3 to 4 day adventure, and I'm really looking forward to that. So as I say, happy Christmas, happy New Year. Hopefully you will join me in 2024, and I guess the next video is going to be what boat I decide to actually buy, assuming that, knowing my luck, time sort of January comes, they'll probably both be sold. It's just that at the minute I've got no means of going to look at these boats. The one in Skegness, it's in storage, and the guy can't meet me there to after Christmas, and he has to be there to give me access. It's one of these private storage places. So that one's out of my hands. The other one that is down in Wokingham, I've touched base with the guy that's selling it, and I can't get down there until after Christmas, so hopefully that one will be still available, you know, when I'm ready. So all the best, and see you next year.